Hi everyone, so welcome, it's Straddle44 here. I know it's one day later than I would have liked for a video, but however, it's a very, very good one. Now, before I get into, of course, the opening of tournament packs, I just want to say that, of course, at 250 subscribers, I am going to be giving away this Sky Blue Striker Interstellar. Now, you do need to be subscribed, of course, you do need to have notifications on, you need to leave your ID in the comments below if you haven't already, don't need to do it every time, and if you can leave likes on the video, then, of course, then the faster I grow. But as you can sort of see with the decal, it's a very nice decal. In my opinion, it's one of the best ones in the game. I'm not sure if it's the best one, but it's certainly up there in my opinion. Just I love that galactic look. Sky blue is a really nice colour. I know it isn't titanium white and a couple of the other more desirables, but it is a really nice one. You can paint it how you like, and you can use it on any car, and you can either keep it or sell it or whatever you decide to do. But yeah, again, once I reach 250 subscribers, I'll be doing a non-random number generator. One of you lucky winners will be picked, so good luck to all of you, like subscribing, supporting, all those good things. It means a lot, and of course I just want to give back something to the community, so nice one on that one. Right, with that said, let's get into the video. So I go into the tournament openings and, of course, decide to open some packs. Pretty much, unfortunately, didn't get to do the monsoon video that I did plan yesterday. Bit of delay, but I'm going to be doing that one tomorrow. So do not worry, they will definitely be, it'll be there. Just lost some content. So with the challenges and the prospects and things, obviously the prospects I opened first because this is before I actually unlocked the All-Stars. So unfortunately, I do get an Edgewise, I get a Moon, a lot of uncommons, another Moon, yeah, great, nothing that exciting, a radioactive banner, another Edgewise, yay, another Edgewise, a painted orange, a Burnt Sienna Shark Attack, I will take that, that's actually a very rare, so that's cool, and a Moon. So, not that great from that particular opening. Prospects, they really are hit and miss, if I'm being truthful. Now, when you open them up, 9 times out of 10, yeah, kind of just, I don't know, you just don't get that great of stuff. And as long as you expect that, then you won't be that disappointed. Obviously, if you can unlock better cups, do so. But what I do is that the Burnt Sienna sort of Shark Attack I thought was kind of cool, so I thought I'd just sort of showcase it. It actually looked pretty decent, as you can sort of see on the kind of like the thing. It actually is kind of orangey, and it goes really well with my car, ironically. So actually, I probably am very likely, unless I get a better one, to possibly keep it. So it was kind of like something that I just thought was really good, and yeah, it definitely had a kind of like an element to it that was pretty damn awesome. Now, as regards to, of course, like the Edgewise, not that exciting, but I know that some people do like it. I'm not the biggest fan, but then, you know, it's not bad. I did trade them up, to be honest, but, you know, maybe I'll keep one if I find a decent one at some point. Perhaps, you know, who knows. But of course, now what I'll do is that I'll go to sort of like the menu. Let's see what can be traded up. So the Moons, they can go. I'll keep the purple one. That's the only one I'm going to keep. The others, bye-bye. Let's see what we get then. So basically, a border. Yeah, totally unexciting. Can I trade up any more? Sort of kind of like questioning it, really. And I sort of can't quite make up my mind. It's really hard because there are actually some things that I want to keep. And I think in the end, actually, if I remember, I think I decide very much not to trade up any of the other items and just to pretty much let it go at that. So I do, of course, check the very rares. Again, similar position, haven't got enough to trade up. I've got a normal Crockwood, an Anthem, and a Border. It's not quite enough, especially given that I want to keep the other stuff. I might get rid of some of the other stuff at some point. I mean, I'll probably keep the Snake Banners. I like them, but I'm not sure about the other ones, really. But anyway, that's just one of those things. And unfortunately, yeah, it just kind of sucks. I did then have a look up, like, to see if I could do any trade-ups, just to kind of cheekily see if I could, like, trade up anything else. And unfortunately, yeah, there was nothing else to trade up either. So, you know, it's kind of one of those things where, yeah, you're trying to fight for sort of like elements, and it was kind of disappointing, I'm not going to lie. But, you know, okay, I mean, like, obviously, this is before I've opened the All-Stars. Now, the All-Stars, the 12,000, they are quite expensive. But you have got more chance of getting, you know, an import or an exotic or something like that from it than you ever have from a prospects. Now, prospects are very low percentage. Now, what I do is I do go back actually to show you the Shark Attacks just once again. I like them. I thought they were really good, and this was actually the best thing I won out of this particular like initial session, which was just sort of one of those things. And I thought that like I'd actually show you it in sort of like training as well, just because it's kind of cool. A little bit different. I don't normally show all the items. I just thought that these were quite cool. And yeah, burnt sienna not the best color in some cases, but this is basically orange. I mean, I couldn't really honestly tell you the difference particularly. Maybe slightly darker or something like that. So as you can sort of see, I drive around. I kind of drive up a wall. Probably not the best thing to do, but you can sort of see it kind of. Yeah, admittedly with a sparkle boost, probably not the best thing, but you can see it there, and I thought it was kind of cool just to add for a little bit of a difference. I don't usually add these things into the video, but I just thought, you know what, you can sort of see it flicker. You're going so fast, and what the hell, I mean, it's a really, really fun sort of thing just to kind of do. The trails are kind of cool, you know. I think that they're decent this time round. Yeah, I mean, I'd say, you know, given that they're sort of like, you know, a tournament reward, not bad for a very rare, better, especially in painted and things like that. They're going to look quite cool, especially in like white and black and things like that, and I hope to get those colours at some point. Fingers crossed anyway. Okay, so now pretty much before I continue in the video, it is just a sort of section. I'm going to be giving away these Pyros inverted wheels to a lucky winner. Currently, Little Gleeg is in the lead with 8 points. Doesn't mean to say that none of you else can compete with him. All you need to do is just go back and watch about the last 2 weeks of videos, roughly, I believe. There's questions hidden within, and basically whoever's got the highest score by the 4th of May is going to be the winner. Now, obviously, if you are cross-platform away from PS4, which is what I'm on, I'll either give a item of the equivalent value if we can't trade these, or you'll get these. It's one of the two. I mean, we'll try and make it either way. It'll work something out, so it's absolutely fine. But, you know, good luck to all of you, and thank you for the support, because this is not advertised within the video, so I know that only a certain amount are watching and kind of like can answer. So today's question is about the video that is 2 days ago now, because obviously the other one got delayed, and that is that basically there are goals scored with my Octane. Now, what I want to know is that basically what were the goals, actually the explosions, and what colour were they? Should only be 2, I think, within the video, so it shouldn't be that hard to find, but you still have to identify it. So good luck to you guys on that one. I'll be doing a video hopefully tomorrow, the monsoon one that I was meant to do yesterday, so of course, you know, it's a thing. But do make sure you're subscribed. That's the only thing that you do need to be definitely done, because otherwise you're not going to get entered into this, even if you answer the questions. So make sure you're subscribed and all those good things. But thank you very much for the support. It's much appreciated. Right, well, okay, so getting into the last part then, I've got 21,200 credits, and what I decided this week to do is kind of like mix it between the All-Stars, one All-Stars Cup, and then the Prospects. Hopefully, if I can get some good placements, some good tournament wins and things, then I can just do All-Stars next week, but it just depends on what kind of credits I can get. Unfortunately, you know, I'm back in a Plat tournament. We lost like literally a couple of rounds, and straight away we got put in, and we got up to like top 8, top 16 and things, so it's really brutal, kind of disappointing, but it's just one of those things, you get on with it. So with the All-Stars then, 12,000, my opinion is that they're good value for what you're getting. If you can get to Diamond, you can unlock it, definitely do. They are better value than either the Challenges or the Prospects. Challenges are terrible, Prospects are viable, All-Stars are much better. Now, All-Stars would be the sort of like the cup of choice, apart from obviously the top one, which is not going to be an easy one to ever get, so whether I'll ever get that, I don't know, but it's nice to have this one unlocked. This is the first time I've ever actually had this unlocked. So I do go and spend 12,000. I get a Yoked 1k Obverse import. Now, it's not bad, it's not great, it's kind of somewhere in the middle, but I could spend lots of Prospects, as you can kind of see, and pretty much get nothing, and that's kind of what's been happening a lot lately, is just been getting a lot of imports from other cups, but uncommons from these, and it's just uncommon after uncommon after uncommon, which is really disappointing, if I'm honest. The only thing I did get, which was nice, was the black Carrion sort of decal, which I thought was pretty cool, so that was a really nice thing to sort of win because of that one. But like I said, it was kind of not maybe quite how I expected. I would love to, say, oh, this was really good. And what I'm going to do is that a future video, which will be the one after the monsoon one that got delayed, then I will actually sort of do another interesting video, which was just one that I sort of mucked around with this actually, where I sort of show pretty much how I designed it, what I did, the process of elimination, just for something different. I don't know how good you or interested you all are in designing cars. Personally, I love designing the cars. It's probably one of the biggest things that I enjoy the most, and I think this decal actually is quite nice, considering it is an uncommon. So I just thought that it was a really interesting one just to kind of showcase it a little bit as well. But that is something that I'll do for a future video. So what I do, of course, I like anything. I look at sort of like the options for trade ups, see what kind of things I can get rid of. Can I get rid of any more is the question, and it always is. It has to be with tournament rewards. Can you trade up the rares, get the very rares, get the imports, and so on? And there will always be a few things that you want to keep, which is the hardest thing, but you have to be quite brutal. You have to be quite sort of like decisive and say, right, you know what, I don't want X of these. I'm not going to use them. I'm not going to benefit from them. Let's get rid of them. Now, to be fair, the Serene Secures are quite nice decals. I don't use them, but actually I probably plan to, so I've kind of kept orange, purple, and titanium white. I don't know whether I'm going to keep them. I have no idea. And that is something that I will consider. The Burnt Sienna Yeaging, yeah, I'm going to keep that one, so pretty much not anything else to trade, but I do believe that I'm able to trade just for one very rare, which I figured is not a bad idea. So literally I'll trade up the last ones, work it all out, and go from there. I think actually I might need another one. I can't remember. Yes, actually that is true. I think I have to go back and kind of sacrifice some items. Yeah, I'd nearly forgotten about that. So basically I have to get rid of a few items that I didn't actually want, or kind of was thinking about using. And I do go and check out actually the Crimson Antenna, the Moon, because I just thought, well, I don't use antennas personally myself really that much. I've got quite a lot. But I don't need them, and that's the thing. They sit there, they don't do a lot. I have a look at it now. I'm not being funny. It's quite actually nice. It's quite clean. If you use it with an antenna, you're not really doing aerials. You don't mind about that. It's probably a good one to keep, considering it is an uncommon. But I decided to be quite brutal, get rid of it, and I get rid of then the Edgewises, and in the end the Digiglobe as well. Now I keep the Saffron one. That one I've had for ages. The blue one, I just didn't use. Again, I just didn't use it, and I just couldn't decide. There was just nothing else that I wanted to particularly get rid of. Probably could have got rid of the Yeaging, I guess, for the Merc. That probably could have been another one, but I thought, you know what, this is sitting there. I've never used it. Let's get it out. Let's clear out the inventory and let's trade it up. And I get another Black Clockwood. Now, funny thing, who would have thought? But I can now go into the very rares, and I can trade up one last trade up just to again hold me against pretty much another one. So it's kind of nice. I mean, it's kind of good to get rid of various items. Always good to just clear out that inventory and win some lovely grievance wheels. Yes, absolutely fantastic. But it gives me an item towards an import. I'm 2 items off the exotic and all those things. So yeah, I mean, it's pretty much just early days. Let's just get as many trade ups and things done. So that is mainly it for my weekly kind of openings. Personally, I would say All Stars are definitely the better one, but if you haven't got access to All Stars, I would personally go for the Prospects, because they're just better value than the challenges. They're terrible. But that is it for me for today's video. So hopefully you enjoyed. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe if you want to keep up to date with Rocket League content. I post nearly every day, and of course you'll get entered into the Sky Blue Interstellar giveaway. But otherwise, that is it from me. So hopefully I'll see you all in the comments below. But until then, have a great rest of the day, evening, or night. You take care, and I'll see you in the next video. All the best. Bye bye.